Hello, students. I am Karishma Singh. Today, we are going to cover the topic crops and its type from chapter 1st of class 8th science. So, let's begin. As we can see in the first image, early man used to collect edible parts of plant such as fruits, vegetables, etc. And in the second image, they used to hunt animals for their food. These early humans started agriculture, but the question is how they learnt about it. We will try to understand how early humans started agriculture with the help of next slide. First image, early man is observing that plants grew from the seeds. So they started practicing farming. Wherever we practice farming, we stay nearby to protect our crops, so they started settled life. We can depict it from the image second and third. So we can conclude that early man started agriculture. Now we will understand what is agriculture. Agriculture is the art and science of cultivating soil, producing crops, flowers, rearing animals for food, and other useful products. In easy language, agriculture is the practice of producing crops. Moving towards next topic, what is crops? Plants grown by man on large scale to obtain food and other useful products are called crops. Some examples of crops are given below. So let's start with the first one, that is cereal crops. What are cereal crops? Cereal crops in Hindi, we call it anaj that we eat in our daily food. Example, wheat, rice, maize. Second, pulses. What are pulses? In Hindi, we call it dal. Examples, gram, pea, beans. Third, oil seeds. What are oil seed? If we grind them properly, we get oil which we use for cooking our food. Example, mustard, groundnut, sunflower. The food which we call sabji, puri, we eat in our daily life are prepared from these oils. Fourth one is the vegetables, tomato, cabbages. Fifth, fruits. Example, banana, mango, guava, etc. Now we will understand types of crops grown in India. In India, crops are categorized in three parts. First, on the basis of lifespan. Second, on the basis of season of cultivation. Third, based on uses. So let's begin with the first one, that is based on lifespan, means how long the crops takes to grow completely, which is divided among three subcategories, that is annual, biennial, and perennial. So let's begin with the first one, that is annual. Annual crops complete their life cycle in 1 year or in one season. Examples, wheat, pea. Second, biennial. Biennial crops complete their life cycle in 2 years or two seasons. Example, carrot, radish. Perennial crops. Perennial crops live for several years. Example, ginger and pine. So let's begin from the second category, that is based on the season of cultivation. Now we will explain what is season of cultivation. So here, which means that what favorable season is required for growing such particular crops. It is divided among two subcategories, that is kharif crops and rabi crops. Kharif crops grown in rainy season. Examples, rice, maize. And Their sowing season is from beginning of monsoon, July, and their harvesting period is from September to October. Now, the rabi crops. Rabi crops are grown in winter season. Example, wheat and gram. Their showing period is in between October and December, and their harvesting period is in between April and June. Now, the third category, that is based on uses. So, for personal use and for commercial use, it is well described. So, let's begin from the first one, that is food crops. Food crops are for personal use. It is for the fulfillment of basic food requirement. Example, cereals and pulses. What are cereals? Cereals are known as anaj, which we eat for our daily food. Now, the second one is cash crops. Cash crops are also known as commercial uses. Farmers sell crops to the industry as a raw material. Now, we have completed the topic and learnt about agriculture, crops, and its type that are grown in India. On the basis of this topic, I have prepared few questions. Try to solve these questions. That's it for the day. Hope you have understood the topic and we will meet soon. Thank you for being there with me.